You have come way too far. You have come way too far to let somebody rob you of what you deserve. You've come way too far to let somebody knock you off your pivot. You came way too far to revert back. You gotta protect your energy. Your energy is sacred. Now see, there's two types of people. There's energy givers and there's energy takers. And you know, the unfortunate thing about it is that there's a lot more energy takers than energy givers. And another truth, another reality, is that these energy takers usually hide behind the mask of somebody familiar, somebody who you're comfortable with, somebody who you hold near and dear to your heart. And that's dangerous. Why? Because now they're invisible to you. The same people who you love, who you would do anything for, who you've bent over backwards for, are the same people who are holding you back. And it happens way too often. It happens because these people are so close to us that we give them excuses. We say, oh, nah, he couldn't have meant that. Oh, nah, she couldn't have did that. Oh, no, but nothing. You hear me? Nothing. You got to see it for what it is. When somebody shows you who you are, when somebody shows you who they are, you got to believe them the first time around. From my personal experience, every time that I saw who somebody was and I chose to look the other way, it always came back and bit me in the end. You know, and it's not easy, you know? It's a tough decision to make. But anything worthwhile is always going to be hard. They say on the way to the top, there's a lot of goodbyes. And you know, as you start to improve yourself and make new habits, make new decisions, you're always going to be resisted and tempted by the old people, by the old habits, by the old you. But you know, you got to kill that. You got to kill that old you. You got to smash him. You heard me? You got to kill him. You got to fry him. And that's not going to be easy because your friends are going to come with that resistance. Hey, bro, let's go and get on these joints. You heard me? Let's go hit the club. Nah, brother, I'm locked. You lame. You changed. Is what you're going to hear a lot of the time. Why? Pushing you and pushing you. Things aren't the same no more. Actually, a little story to add into here is one of my brothers, man, love this guy. Known him for a good minute, probably going on 5 years. And me and him were doing a lot of growing together. You feel me? He was my brother. We would argue, we would get into it, but like a healthy disagreement is always good. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion. But I happened to move states, move cross country. So one of these days I called him to check up and make sure that he hadn't reverted back to the old direction, because I know how it get out there, get treacherous, get wicked out there, you heard? And I had a feeling inside of me that I was going to be met with resistance. And to my surprise, that's exactly what I was met with. You know, me trying to do a good thing and hold my brother accountable to keep walking down this path that we had been walking together ended up making me feel like I did a bad thing. Had me feeling like I wasted my time, that I did somebody a disservice. But see, what I noticed is that the way that I was feeling after that conversation, I'm like, my friends wouldn't allow me to feel like that over something that I did in good faith. And if the situation was flipped, I would never do that, you feel me? So the fact that I would never do that to somebody means I shouldn't accept it. We have to do better in holding ourselves accountable, not just other people, but holding ourselves accountable to this higher standard. Because when we can make it a habit to hold ourselves to that standard, it's only going to elevate the way that we see life and the way that we live. It's going to elevate everything about us. So it just goes to say that brothers, my sisters, you got to do better. You got to keep that high standard. And sometimes it's going to be lonely. The road to the top is lonely, you heard? But in the end, it's always worth it. Y'all be smooth out here. Y'all be safe. And peace and love.